Hey there, fellow adventurers. Today we're taking a trip to the heart of France to see why Paris should be your next big adventure. This city isn't just about tasty pastries and romantic strolls. It's a mix of history, art, and the joy of living. We'll explore famous landmarks, hidden spots, and everything in between, giving you a taste of Paris that'll make you want to come back for more. So grab a snack, get comfy, and prepare to be amazed by the magic of Paris. Oh, the Eiffel Tower! You can't talk about Paris without mentioning this famous tower that seems to touch the sky. Imagine Gustave Eiffel way back in 1889 proving everyone wrong with this amazing feat of engineering and beautiful design. It's easy to see why it became the symbol of Paris. Now you can take the elevator to the top, or if you're feeling energetic, climb the stairs for a good workout. But believe me, the view is worth it. As you go up, the city of Paris spreads out below you like a beautiful painting. The Seine River, a silver ribbon winding through the city. The Champs-Élysées, a grand avenue leading to the Arc de Triomphe. And speaking of views, make sure to visit both during the day and at night. The daytime offers a spectacular view, but as night falls and thousands of lights twinkle, the City of Lights truly lives up to its name. You'll see why so many people get engaged at the top of the Eiffel Tower. It's truly magical, but the Eiffel Tower is more than just a pretty sight. It's a symbol of human creativity and artistry, and a source of pride for Parisians. Standing on top of this iron giant, you can feel the energy of the city below. And don't forget to take a walk through the Champ de Mars, the big park right at the bottom of the tower. You'll see locals having picnics, kids playing, and maybe even a game of pétanque. It's a glimpse of Parisian life you won't want to miss. Some people might say the Eiffel Tower is just for tourists, but I don't think so. It's a symbol, a beacon of hope, a reminder that anything is possible. And when you're up there looking out at the City of Lights, you'll feel that same sense of possibility. So don't just take a picture from far away. Experience the Eiffel Tower. From one famous site to another, we now enter the Louvre Museum, home to some of the most famous works of art in the world. Now you might be thinking, a museum in a city like Paris? But trust me, the Louvre is not your average museum. It's an experience. It's a journey through time. As you step inside this former palace, you'll see an amazing collection of art from all over the world, spanning thousands of years. But let's be real, most people are here for one painting, Leonardo da Vinci's mysterious Mona Lisa. Yes, she's smaller than you might think, and yes, there's always a crowd. But standing in front of that mysterious smile, you feel connected to history, to art, to human creativity. But don't just stop at the Mona Lisa. The Louvre has many other treasures waiting to be discovered. The Winged Victory of Samothrace, a beautiful sculpture that looks like it's about to take off. The Venus de Milo, her timeless beauty still captivating after all these years. And the grand paintings of the French masters, each telling a story, each a window into another time. Walking through the Louvre's many rooms, you'll travel through time. From ancient Egyptian artifacts to Renaissance masterpieces to Napoleon's apartments, the Louvre is a treat for your senses. And don't forget to look up. The Louvre's architecture is a work of art itself. The glass pyramid in the courtyard is a beautiful sight, especially when it catches the light. A word of advice, the Louvre is huge. It would take days to see everything. So I recommend picking a few areas that interest you most. And don't be afraid to get lost in the art, to let your curiosity lead you. That's part of the fun of discovering new things. Now let's take a walk to the Île de la Cité, a small island in the Seine River, the very heart of Paris. Here you'll find Notre Dame Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture and a symbol of Paris's strength. Even with the scaffolding from the fire in 2019, Notre Dame's beauty still shines through. As you approach the cathedral, take a moment to look at the intricate details, the tall towers, the beautiful rose windows, the many sculptures, each telling a story. It's easy to see why Victor Hugo was inspired to write his famous novel, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here, step inside, and you'll feel a sense of peace and wonder. The high ceilings, the stained glass windows filling the room with colorful light, the quiet that falls over you. You can almost hear the echoes of history, the whispers of prayers, of coronations and revolutions. Many of you are curious about the restoration after the fire. I'm happy to say that progress is being made. Skilled workers are rebuilding Notre Dame using traditional methods. It's a long and difficult process, but it shows the strength of Paris, a city that doesn't give up. Even though you can't climb the towers right now, you can still explore the square in front of Notre Dame, watch street performers, and enjoy the atmosphere. And you might even see the restoration work, a reminder that even in tough times, beauty and hope remain. There's no better way to experience the charm of Paris than by taking a relaxing boat trip along the Seine River. Think of it as a floating tour, where famous landmarks pass by like scenes from a movie. As you float along the water, you'll see a different side of Paris, the Eiffel Tower, even more impressive from this view, the Louvre, its grand facade reflected in the water, Notre Dame, a symbol of hope rising above the Île de la Cité, the bridges, each with its own story and style, connecting the different parts of Paris. But it's not just about the landmarks, it's about the feeling of peace and quiet as you drift along the river. The gentle rocking of the boat, the sound of the water, the laughter of other people, the distant music of an accordion. You can choose from different types of boat trips, from daytime tours to romantic dinner cruises. I recommend going at sunset when the sky turns beautiful shades of pink, orange and purple. It's a sight you won't forget. As you cruise along the Seine, you'll see the different neighborhoods of Paris, each with its own character. The Latin Quarter, with its artistic vibe. Le Marais, the city's oldest and most charming district. Saint-Germain-des-Prés, a place for writers and artists. A Seine River cruise is the perfect way to relax and enjoy the beauty of Paris. It's a chance to see the city from a new perspective, to appreciate its history, and to simply enjoy the moment. Now let's talk about something everyone loves: food. And in Paris, no food experience is complete without a visit to a traditional Parisian cafe. These aren't just places to get coffee and a pastry, they're a way of life. Imagine this. You find a cafe on a charming street, the sun is shining and the air smells of fresh bread and coffee. You sit at one of those wicker chairs, maybe under a striped awning, and simply watch the world go by. This is Parisian cafe culture. It's about slowing down, enjoying the moment, and appreciating the simple things. Order a café au lait and a pain au chocolat, and feel like you've stepped back in time. Parisian cafes are full of beautiful pastries, from colorful macarons to delicate eclairs to the classic croissant. There's something for everyone. But beyond the food and drinks, Parisian cafes are all about people watching. You'll see artists sketching, friends chatting, couples sharing a glass of wine. It's a glimpse of Parisian life, and it's utterly charming. Finding the perfect cafe is part of the fun. Do you want a busy cafe on a main street or a quiet, hidden spot? Each neighborhood has its own cafe culture, so explore and find your favorite. And here's a tip: don't be afraid to stay a while. Order another coffee, try a different pastry, talk to a local. In Paris, cafes are meant to be enjoyed, so take your time. You're in no rush. You're in Paris. So pack your bags and get ready to fall in love with the City of Light. Goodbye and happy travels. From the Eiffel Tower to the Louvre, from Notre Dame to the Seine River, Paris offers amazing experiences that you'll remember forever. But more than just landmarks, Paris is about enjoying life, slowing down, appreciating the moment and finding beauty in everyday things. So, what are you waiting for? Book that trip, pack your bags and get ready to experience the magic of Paris for yourself. You won't regret it.